try and make your way in, you know, ways that might be skeevy for Percival to try and intercept.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even if he decides to go with Versuvia, you can still keep that title with Mistress of Damage.
Exactly, yeah. It works on both of the characters in the pocket.
Yeah, most definitely. And pretty much every time we've seen Gamera versus Tororo, though, it's been Percival versus Jita.
Yeah.
This is a different era where there's a different set of characters for Gamera.
Yeah, let's see it. Head it up to the stage. Make some noise for Tororo.
Tororo!
The Lord of Flames once again coming in from the winner's side. One set away, one first to three from securing that trophy and taking a picture to memorize the moment. Everyone put your hands up.
Yeah, pretty much every time Tororo's done this, even at EVO, even here, has been so elated just to be able to play on the grand stage and does it so often. But Tororo will be going up against the arch nemesis, the second player in this grand finals, Gamera.
Pull up to the sand, coming in from the loser's side. You gotta find your reset, and then another win after. Gamera fighting for that title.
Oh, yes, also fighting to be able to get to bed on time because he looks like real tired. As usual, you know, we've made our jokes through EVO, through all the other previous tournaments during the Arc World Tour with Gamera, but when that start screen happens, when it says believe in victory, it is all gas.
Exactly. We joke about falling asleep at the wheel, but no one else could be more locked in than these two competitors duking it out. They're sitting down. You see the smiles on their face. They're like, huh, this again? One more time?
Well, old friend.
For old time's sake, yeah.
It's good to see you once more.
Nothing ever changes. But of course, let's make sure our buttons are all good before we head into this final set of the afternoon.
Yeah, so before, we almost never saw a Siegfried counterpick from Tororo versus Gamera because it was always going to be the Jita, right? Was very comfortable with that matchup as Percival. And now that could change, right? Maybe Versusia versus Siegfried. I would never want to see anybody play that matchup personally because I think it sucks. But
doesn't look great, no.
But, you know, maybe on the Beatrix, right? Maybe it feels more comfortable versus Beatrix versus Siegfried. Whatever the case may be, button checks abound. Most people have locked in the actual character they're playing the set with during the button check, and we see Versusia versus Percival right now in that button check.
Okay. And I mean, Versusia is one of these characters that is not going to let you get away with backing out to the full screen, getting stocks for free, just mindlessly throwing out these fireballs. Of course, Tororo, I wonder what the game plan is against that EX pillar, against the orb that is so tricky to try and take space against.
Well, I mean, you know, since Tororo is known as such a hyper-defensive player in so many situations, right? A lot of the time, he's just willing to block it out. But that's a lot of chip damage on your side. Yeah. So can you continuously block it out? Maybe because of the flame carpet doing the same thing to the opponent. You might be able to use that in your favor in regards to keeping that life total being the same, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, let's see if the chip is going to be a big factor. Of course, on both sides, right? We have Versusia just constantly rotating these specials. We have Ultimate Flame Carpet, which, to be honest, we may have seen triple-digit times from Tororo throughout these 3 days. Maybe an exaggeration, but not that far from the truth.
Well, one of the best ways he's been using it, too, is as a throw bait, right? Or, a Brave counter bait.
Exactly,
because we've seen him get it as a run-up counter hit numerous times.
Yep. Yeah, baiting out with the, you know, putting a big delay, you know, looking for a fuzzy mash timing, and just getting so much off of that full confirm. But the fist bumps abound. I believe we're going back over to the old reliable Coliseum. It's grand finals here at Arc World Tour Finals 2024. Tororo versus Gamera.
I need you to get much louder than that, crowd, because this is going to be a good one. There it is. I like that. Thank you.
That's the energy I want to hear for our final set. And of course, we got to let the intros rock. This final boss coming in from the loser's side, the Lord of Flames, trying to stake his title up in winners.
Yes, he can be the Lord of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising after this if he's able to take it. Remember, we are in a double elimination bracket system, and Tororo is coming from the winners. Gamera has to win 2 sets to be able to strike down the Lord.
Oops. And off to a good start with the 6XL check. No stocks gained, but we have such a positional advantage in the corner right now. And perfect far 8 spacing, but interrupts the flame carpet.
Yeah, not only with the interrupt on the flame carpet, but is able to get their stock and a fireball in there. Snuck. Gamera went from just being defensive now, having a little offense, but gone away already.
Oops. All right, Pharrell, flame carpet, only to get dashed out and checked with a 2L from Gamera. Maybe a little bit too much patience on Tororo's side.
Yeah, it was honestly greed right there because they decided to go for Trauma Rise stacks and just ended up allowing for Gamera to run forward. Well, I'm going to get a stack of my own.
There we go. Ultimate Pillar. We got the refund. We got 5U. We got plus frames Unbound, but a little bit too shallow. Yeah, that dash acceleration is so tricky.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts about playing Versusio when you're up close to the opponent is you think you're going to run up throw, and it's like, well, you didn't hold run up for long enough.
Exactly. You were 0.1 seconds a little bit too early for your own good. The antsiness on your own offense might seal Gamera's fate in round number 1. You're 1 throw away. Same could be said of Tororo after this chip damage.
Oh, nice. Use the last BC to stay away from all the chip on the Ultimate Pillar.
Yeah, clean work because it just decimates your HP even on block. Just waiting on top of the orb, avoiding the pillar as well, and finds the 6-6L.
Yeah, Gamera with an input error, getting 2H when they probably wanted any other EX chip out attack.
Yeah, all of your cooldowns up and none to be seen. Round 1 to Tororo.
Trying to get the +2 situation on that, didn't actually end up getting it, and Gamera taking that to the corner.
Waited out, shimmy off of the dash startup, but nothing to be found. We still find the mash out from Tororo, dashing in into Tororo's face once again for the throw.
Yep, and just trying to get as much of that chip damage in there with the ultimate gun. Wow, frame trap.
Yep, even with the stagger, still able to confirm off the double close out. Not the most damage in the world, but Nimbus, even with the whip, we find the pickup, the scramble on 2L, but no kill.
Yeah, thanks to the combo limit right there, saving Tororo's life. The Brave counters, though, coming out left and right. You're going to start getting closer and closer to that chip situation.
Man, thought we could bait out a reaction there, just threatening the Ultimate Pillar, but instead Gamera now up against the corner with no BP to his name.
Oh, and then the mash out right there from Gamera.
Yeah.
No BP to your name, but it doesn't matter because the life lead is strong.
All right, all right. Round apiece here in game number 1. Not going to go quietly into the night. We send it with the EX orb to get our 5U.
Yeah, and just staying away right there. You know, we're trying to find the best parts of 6XL if you're Tororo, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get into that zoning situation if you are him.
Ooh. 5H. Just autopiloted into the fireball, still able to find our way back down. No counter hit starter, but such a good damage off of that close H on that UDP.
Yeah, it's going to be a skybound art. Your BP is going to be gone. You're going to be in a check situation due to this life deficit being insanity.
Yep.
And a trauma ride stack off the Lord Strike. Finish it off.
Far M. Horizon for that first game, but still so neck and neck.
Yeah, I mean, and that was just our first game. That was just our first
It felt like a whole set in and of itself.
Yeah, this is going to be going down to the wire. It definitely feels like. If that's indicative of anything,
yeah,
for sure.
If that's what we've got for 1, maybe 2 first to 3s, we're in for a barn burner of a set. Tororo taking a second to recompose. Look at the notes once more.
Yeah, it definitely looked like an actual notepad this time because I thought I saw text.
Saw the dark mode Google Docs.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, here it is, game number 2 right there. Already a whiff punish, and yeah, it has always been touted that move is very whiff punishable for Skill 5H, but honestly, it's so big that normally you never just whiff it anyway.
That's the y'all whip this move, y'all. Oh, but we're not whipping Flame Carpet in the corner, just standing on business, standing on the heated floors, and taking even more damage than the throw allows. 3 in a row here on Gamera's HP.
All that damage was just drain life and throw. There was one singular actual hit there.
All men do is Flame Carpet and lie, man.
Yeah,
Round on the board here for Tororo.
Flame Carpet and lie.
All right, is it another 5H? No, scared of the whip punish that we saw earlier, but even then, Gamera trying to send out the orb and getting caught up in the Lord Strike low. Yeah,
nothing to ponder except for this corner, though, with the orb being defeated by the 6XL.
Yep.
The jump out, though.
Yeah, still got a few stocks in tow. Could show a DP, but again, so content to down back on the 6XL pressure. So many staggers, only to get caught by 2M.
Yeah, 2M directly into the Flame Carpet. It's going to allow for pushback fully into the mid-screen.
Yep. Walk it out. Just a dash to try and find any of these preemptive buttons, but caught out here with the ultimate Flame Carpet. Sarisen puts you in throw range.
Yeah, Tororo classic directly into Sarisen. And that's going to hit off the far medium right there. You know he was buffering that the entire time. Every far M stuck out.
Yep. Just waiting on the Flame Carpet. That trophy 1 game away in the purview of Tororo. We were talking about game 1 being so close, and Tororo through the headphones said, watch this.
Yeah, Proxy told me that trophy is like legitimately very heavy.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, it's like legitimately heavy. So it's gonna be hard to take home for sure.
Yeah, that one you might have to ship and see at your local FedEx, but we'll see.
Yes. Gamera taking a second because honestly, we're looking at tournament set right here for tournament game for Tororo.
Gamera, how do we hold on? Even with such a strong whiff punish to start off the round, Tororo runs away with the corner pressure every single time, and now with the patience, we get a single stock.
Yeah, I mean, now Gamera is also stuck with Versusia for the rest of this set.
Okay, fights back here with a close L.
Wall bounce? No, didn't need it. The far L. Oh my goodness, yeah. She got those long dances legs more than even Siegfried.
That's what I'm saying. Still able to reach, but still able to be a bar aid by Tororo. Back over to the mid screen here on this ultimate flame carpet.
Okay, yep, it's going to get the plus frames off that, but it's still sticking in that flame carpet, and then the counter hit on the crouch.
All right, pick up off of the EX Fireball. We got the stocks behind, 100 meter apiece. Spend it on the BC, it's fine. That one's free.
Yeah, and you can even get that one back as well. Flame Carpet's going to come out. Was looking for that Tororo Classic with the counter hit. Not going to get it. +2 situation.
Yep. Just waiting it out. No DP to be seen on the run-up. Yeah, run up. Flame Carpet! Far 8-0 Ice and Tororo on tournament point!
We used to call that the death sentence before this game came out because in beta it did way too much damage.
Yeah.
But now we are seeing it maybe win a tournament right here. Far Age Horizon is doing it.
Let's see it. Gamera, how can we hold on? Not even around to your name just yet, but we send it with the orb. Straight into the 5U, finds the counter hit start.
Yes, that's real good for Gamera because that's going to stop Tororo in his tracks. It's going to allow you to walk to this corner right now with the flame carpet effervescent.
Ooh. Okay, 5H in the mid screen, just looking for the stocks.
Yeah, the fireball is just going to keep Tororo away with the pillar and everything like that. Yeah, he knows that he does not want to sit in that flame carpet for very long. Immediately cashes out right there. But yes, right back at you, inspired by the opponent.
DP for DP, now we're sending it with the orbs. You already have the install, but no consumption. We don't need the plus frame just yet. We ran right into the 2L stagger. It's back throw incident. Once again, this corner situation has always been lethal for Gamera.
But just outside of the flame carpet, look, has lost no life until they finally ran into it.
Yeah.
So that was actually not the worst.
Exactly. Barely any damage taken. Run up flame carpet. Nothing baited out from Gamera just yet.
Yeah, and I'm unfortunately had to take it on that one. That's okay, though, because the Lariat is going to get them out of this situation. Was looking for that sweep into SSBA. You know how it is. Knows Horizon, though, off the far edge.
Yeah, didn't believe in the hit just yet. A wrong commit could be your life. Standing on business with the ultimate carpet once again.
Yeah, definitely not trying to stand on that carpet. Nowhere was looking for the +2. Was wanting it. It's not going to happen. Has to push out. We are in chip territory almost right now. And this is real scary. The projectiles are coming out. Hurry up, 10 seconds. And there's the Lariat. Oh, my God.
Gamera staying alive. One touch apiece. Chip damage was a factor, and 10 seconds left on the clock, but your time is not up just yet. Still tournament point for Tororo.
Yeah, Gamera wanted to use that Brave counter on the actual +2, but didn't get it from the Lord Strike.
Yeah. All right. EX Pillar, you already had the 5U, but now we got the Fireball into stocks. Too far to confirm.
Yeah, and that's why that far L is going to be really good for Gamera throughout this matchup, is because, you know, there are extended hurt boxes from Percival. Staying out of flame carpet range again. Do not want to stand in that.
Looking for the Nimbus, but nothing to be found. Tororo, like you said, just staying at flame carpet range. Sniped out of the skies. The pickup with the Mach. This is going to do a ton of damage. The pickup of the close L isn't too much.
Yeah, it's catching pretty much every jump out, forcing the throw tech, and now you are draining life if you're Gamera because flame carpets, you had to sit in at least 2 of them now. Got the hit and can spend the rest of it right now. And Tororo is finally going to do it. Tororo is no longer the bridesmaid as Tororo is going to win Arc World Tour Finals 2024.
From bridesmaid to belle of the ball, congratulations Tororo with the sweep in grand finals. Not a single game drop. The joy on his face is palpable, sealing it out strong.
I can't believe it. It's finally happened. And with such a strong showing throughout the entirety of the top 8, throughout the group stages, it felt like nobody was on Tororo's level, and he proved it.
Unstoppable, defeating the final boss. But speaking of, everyone give it up one more time for Gamera.
Gamera fighting hard to get to that second place finish. Just coming up short against one of the strongest players you ever saw. And now, Tororo can say they are the strongest Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising player of 2024 and a little bit of 2025.
Exactly. A fist to the sky. He took that selfie before he wanted to remember the view. But trust me, it'll be immortalized. You are the champion. Congratulations, Tororo. Bask in the moment.
Yeah, the